Hey everybody, it's Lillian NaaDei. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Now if it's your first time on here, hey. And if it's not your first time, if you're a repeat offender, thank you for staying true and coming back again. Today we are going to be talking about fragrances, but we're not talking about just any fragrances. We're talking about the best fragrances for any season of 2023, okay? So if you're interested to see what I picked up and what I love, please stick around.
There's so much about me, more than the eye can see, but I'm so glad to be no one to me.
I know that we are right here in the fall winter time. So let's start with the fall and winter and then we'll move along into the spring. Okay. So what I'm wearing right now, some of the ones that I really reach for often is I reach a lot for Kayali. I reach a lot for some of these other ones. Let me tell you about the ones that I really like. This is Vanilla 28. As you can see, Kayali Vanilla 28 is one of my absolute favorites. Y'all, I can't even joke around with this. As you can see, it is a few uses left in it, and I did purchase another one. I have a brand new one on my shelf. I have a brand new one on my shelf, so don't worry. I knew that I needed to go ahead and take advantage of the sale that Sephora is having. I needed to make sure that I got another one, because sometimes every now and then I look up and this is gone. So I had to make sure that I got another one of the Vanilla 28, and I did. This is phenomenal. It's great by itself, but it seems like it's even better when it's layered with whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to layer it with for this fall, winter time, you can, and it smells absolutely phenomenal. Okay. So if you can, make sure that you get your hands on the Vanilla 28 by Kayali. Now, I'm a newbie to this one. I don't know where I've been. I don't know. I haven't really seen many people talk about it, and I'm not sure why, but I absolutely love the Elixir by Kayali. This one was really good for me. This one, I tried it. I sprayed it heavy on my clothes, heavy on me, and it gives me a little bit of a longevity around maybe 6 hours, but it is phenomenal. If you want to mix this, you definitely can, but I love that it is sweet. It gives off a very sweet, sultry type scent, but it also gives off serious, mysterious type scent. I really like this one. This is the Elixir by Kayali. Trust me, it's very nice. I don't know why I haven't seen it for sale on Kayali's website, but that's okay. Sephora has it. All right. So if you're looking for a fragrance like this one to get, you may want to go ahead and get it from Sephora, because I don't know if Kayali is discontinuing it or if they're going to do something else with it. I'm not really sure, but I really like this one, the Elixir by Kayali. Another fragrance that I said I had to get my hands on this year is the Kayali Vanilla Royale. This is the sugared patchouli, 64. They went in 64 times to make sure that this fragrance was right. And I'm telling you, it was right. Okay, so let me tell you what I like about it. It has vanilla Syrah Absolute. It has golden rum. It has creme brulee. It has brown sugar. It has royal oud. It has the sugared patchouli. I really like this fragrance. Now, I'm going to be honest. As soon as you spray it, you're like, what is everybody talking about? But when it dries down, I don't know about everybody else, but when it dries down on me, it's phenomenal. Okay, it is absolutely phenomenal. So if you're looking for a fragrance that smells really good, that has a little bit of the vanilla, it has a little bit of its own thing going on, very royale. If you're looking for something like that, then you are absolutely going to love this. What I like it is the rum does give the booziness, the vanilla gives the sweetness. I mean, it's just so many things. It's so many layers to this fragrance. So it really smells good during the dry down. So if you haven't tried it, or if you smelled it kind of just like this and you didn't care for it, try it on your skin and see if you like it that way. But I love this. This is the Vanilla Royale by Kayali. Last but not least, I'm going to get into, this is my last Kayali fragrance that I wanted to mention for next year. So I really love the Kayali. This is Sweet Diamond. This is Sweet Diamond. I only have this size. No, I lied. Okay, so there are two more that I have, and I have them in these sizes, in the smaller sizes. And so you already know I have to get my hands on a few other ones. But I haven't heard this one mentioned since all of these other fragrances have been coming out, but I really, really like this one. This one by Kayali is the Sweet Diamond. It's that pink pepper in there. Whew, it's the pink pepper. This one is getting sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Okay, this one is really, really good. If you are into sweet, sultry, kind of spicy, a little spicy, a little sassy. If you're into those type of fragrances, you will absolutely love this. I can see myself reaching for this in the spring, when it gets closer to the spring. Not as much as the fall, because I have so many fall type fragrances, but I can definitely see myself using this one during the spring. So as soon as I see a bigger bottle that is still available, then I will get my hands on it as well. Now, maybe I'm sheltered. Maybe I don't know that many people, but I don't know that many people that don't like gourmand fragrances for the fall and the winter. I don't know that many people that don't like them. I know for me, I absolutely love them. One of the main ones I love is the Vanilla Woods by The Virtues. If you have ever had a whiff of this, it smells so sweet. It smells like, and I say it feels, oh my goodness. It smells like a toasted cookie or something. This smells amazing. I know you've probably seen many YouTubers talk about this one. This is really good. And I'm going to be honest, let me tell y'all what I did. I have mixed this with Vanilla 28. I have mixed this with Ness Madagascar Vanilla. I have mixed this with so many other fragrances, and it does nothing but bring this out even more. I'm telling you, this one is a go. This one is a yes for me. Now, as you can see on the back, I have given it quite a bit of love, and I look forward to using it even more during this holiday season. This is really, really good. One thing that I like is it has these things that it's best used for. Okay, so I want to tell you about those. It says it's best used for alleviating stress, calming, and soothing the overworked. Now, not many fragrances come out with these things that they're looking to do, right? And so I loved that about seeing a fragrance like this. This is one of your clean brands, but I loved that they have put so much thought, and it is calming. It really is. It is soothing. That's the truth. But it's not often. It's very not often that you will see something like this being available when they're talking about alleviating stress and calming and soothing for the overworked. So if you can find another fragrance that does that, then fine, use that. But I'm telling you, this one is really, really nice. You should give it a go. There are a few fragrances. There are very few fragrances that I will use the body wash, then the scrub, then the moisturizer, and the fragrance, and then the hair mist. I'm telling you, it's none other than Sol de Janeiro. This is the Cheirosa 62. I absolutely love this. As you can see, I have a nice little dent in it. I try my best to stretch it out. I try my best to not use it all the time because it smells so good. Now, I'm going to be honest. With the fragrance, this is the Air du Parfum. And one thing that I like about it is that it smells just like the lotion, the moisturizer, you know, the bum bum cream and all that kind of stuff. There's a shampoo and conditioner. I don't have all that stuff, but I do have the moisturizer, I have the body wash, and I have the scrub. So I'm telling you, if you can get your hands on this, and the spray, if you can get your hands on this, you might as well go ahead and do it. One thing that I have noticed though, if I'm wearing this by itself, like without using the body wash and the blah, 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 if I'm using this by itself, it doesn't give me as much longevity as I like. Okay, it doesn't give me that much longevity, maybe 4 or 5 hours. But with all of that other stuff, all day long, this one is a yes. Okay, so if you can get your hands on it, make sure that you do. The only thing, and I think I've said this in another video, the only thing that I don't really care for is that if you pick it up by the lid, you are going to get in trouble because it is just like, as you can see, non-existent. Okay, so make sure that you're really careful with this so that you won't break it or whatever. But I really like this fragrance. I think that they just hit the ball out of the park when they created this one. Sol de Janeiro, this is Cheirosa 62. Well, now that we're getting more into the winter, I want to talk about some winter fragrances that I really, really enjoy. Okay, so one before we get too far into the fragrances, let me stop. This is kind of an intermission, right? So I have two perfume oils that I just really, really like, that I've really enjoyed. Now, these are not just for the winter or the fall, okay? You can use these year round, but I think that they really enhance your fragrances, all right? And those two are these two. This is Nest. Both of them are Nest. I have Madagascar Vanilla, and then I have the Balinese Coconut. You have seen me many times talk about the Madagascar Vanilla. As you can see, has been used. You see that dent, you know. If you know, you know, right? I have used this as soon as you get out of the shower. If you have a body oil or if you have a moisturizer that doesn't have a smell to it, a few drops of this, just a few drops. You don't need the whole bottle, just a few drops. I'm telling you, it will smell good all over. It is really, really nice. This perfume oil is. And what I started doing is I do have by Dove, I have this coconut, and I think it's shea butter and stuff like that. I have that body wash. And so when I get out of the shower, I will put this on with my moisturizer, and it is phenomenal as well. This is not, you know how you can have some hair products that have that coconut smell in them, or the shea butter smell in them, and they're very, very nice. Shea Moisture has a few, and there's some other companies that make them. They're very nice. This is different. This is a little bit different. It's definitely not usually, it's not as sweet. It's not as sweet, but it is there. It is. You get the nuttiness in there. It's very, very nice. So when you get a chance, I want you to make sure that you get a whiff of this. This is phenomenal. And I also like to pair it. I like to layer it as well, and it just performs very, very well. If you're looking for a perfume oil that will go ahead and project a little bit, the ones from Nest really do that. They have an amazing longevity. They smell really good. They go on really easily. I'm telling you, and you don't have to use the whole bottle, just a few drops, and I'm telling you, you are good to go. We're now going into the winter. So we're getting into the winter time, and you're not really sure what you should pick up. Let me go ahead and say this. If you have not had a whiff of Replicas by the Fireplace, you need to get it. If you don't have this, it smells so good. I love these fragrances. I love the replica fragrances. One thing I love about them is because it will take you to a place or a time where it is just like really, really good. Okay, so with this one, this actually smells like I am sitting in front of my fireplace. You can smell the smokiness in there. You can smell the warmth in it. This is a fantastic fragrance. When you get a chance, try it, and then I want you to get a few drops of this after you get out the shower, and then put this on. This is the Madagascar Vanilla. Put a little bit of this on, and then I want you to layer it. I want you to go ahead and get this Replica by the Fireplace. You are going to smell so good and so warm and so cozy. If you're looking for a cozy type fragrance, I would go ahead and get my hands on the Replica one. I've got another one that has kind of the same cozy type vibes, right? This Fenty by Fenty gives off the same type of cozy vibes. Now, what I did was I put a little bit on this card because I wanted to talk about this one as well. It has the top notes are blueberry and tangerine. You've got the mid notes that are Bulgarian rose, geranium, and Mongolia. And then you have the base notes, which are musk and patchouli. It's not too strong, but the projection on this fragrance is like, what were they doing? What were they doing? Because I've had this on for 10 hours and I can still smell it. Yeah, that's what this one does. This one is really, really good. I'm glad that I picked this one up. If you get the chance, make sure that you at least get a whiff of it. If you know anything about Rihanna, you know that she's pretty good with fragrances. So if you can, get your hands on this Fenty by Fenty. Now, I know we're talking about cozy. I know we're talking about staying in and all of that with those last few fragrances. But this one is perfect for year round. This one is great for going out. So I know we just finished talking about these fragrances that are nice and cozy and stay in type fragrances, right? Well, this one is a year round, go out, stay in, whatever you want to do. This is the one, okay? This is YSL Libre Intense. Oh my goodness. I don't know who. I don't know where I've been. I don't know what I've been doing. I've seen people talk about this one. And when I went, I think the last time I went to Sephora, I smelled the regular one. I tried the regular, the first one, the Libre, just the Libre, and I wasn't that impressed. I wasn't that impressed at all, right? But when I got my nose on this one, I was like, woo, I didn't know. Y'all didn't tell me. So when I tried this, I really liked that. Yes, it still has that floral essence there. It does still have a little bit of the lavender, but the vanilla, the gourmand, it comes through. So this is perfect for date night. This is perfect for staying in. This is perfect for if you're outside and it's cold or whatever and you walk by. Somebody is going to stop you even if it's snowing. Somebody is going to stop you if it's freezing outside. They're going to smell you and they're going to say, excuse me, I know you have on your hat and your gloves and your scarf, but what in the world is that fragrance that you're wearing? This is the one. This is the one. Trust me, just try it. It smells phenomenal. It smells really, really good. I'm here for the sweetness. I'm here for the sassiness. I'm here for the, it's like, it's strong, but it's subtle. Just get your hands on it. Trust me. I've got another one that does that same thing to me, okay? I have another one. This one is Valentino Born in Roma. Not the coral one, not the yellow one, but this one, the regular one. This one is absolutely, positively wonderful, okay? This is actually this is my second bottle of the Valentino Born in Roma. This is another one that I absolutely love. It smells so good. This one is a going out type fragrance. This is not for I don't use this for every day anymore. I used to use it for everyday type, going to work type thing. This is special occasions. As you can see, the dent in here is ridiculous. The dent in here is ridiculous, so I'm going to have to get another one, but I absolutely love this fragrance. This is one of the type of fragrances where someone may want to use it for their signature scent, and all of that. This is definitely signature scent worthy. So if you'd like to have one of these where that person always smells like that, always smells good, yeah, this is the one. It has an amazing longevity all day, all throughout the day, until it's time for you to go to bed. You are going to smell this 10 hours plus. It is really, really good. And the projection is very, very tasteful. It's not like beast mode, walk into the room, you walk out, you've been gone, and it's still there. No, it is one of those scents that's close to you, but it projects just a little bit. Okay, so it smells really good. You need to try it. Okay, so there are just some scents that are already set up for the spring. there are some scents that are they just already work for it, okay? So we've gone through the fall, we've made it through winter. Now we're turning that corner to get into the spring time, okay? I want you to imagine blue skies. I want you to imagine the sun is shining and all of that. And here we are ready for the spring. One of my absolute favorite fragrances for the spring is called Burberry Her. This is the London, I believe it's London Dream, I think. I think it's London Dream. Whatever it is, it's London something. You need to, look at this, y'all. You need to get your hands on this one. I really like the Burberry Her. I believe that MFK was the one to come out with that one. It's superb. It smells really good. But when I smelled this one, I was like, this is the best one. I think I like this one more than the others. The London is really, really good. All of them have a pretty good longevity, maybe 6 or 7 hours, okay? But this is my favorite of the Burberry Her brands. I said after the one I just purchased, I am not going to purchase another Burberry Her. But this one, when I do run out, I am going to purchase this one again. This is going to be a repurchase for me because it is so good, okay? It's sweet. It's sweet. It gives you a kind of caramelish, though. It's a cotton candy-ish. It still has the gourmand smell there. So if you're looking for something that is giving you a pretty good transition into spring, I would go with the Burberry Her London. Now, if you're looking for something also that has a really good longevity and you're right there already into the spring, okay? It's hot, it's warm outside, okay? And you want something kind of marshmallowy, kind of melt in your mouth type, berries type fragrance, I would go with the Elixir. Okay, so we're moving on into those April, May months. I'm telling you, this is perfect for the springtime. Really getting into. It smells like rain. It smells like sunshine. It smells like berries and fun and all of that. This is the way to go. This is the Elixir by Burberry Her. I'm telling you, we're making it all throughout the year. We're making it all the way through the year, okay? So we've gotten into those wonderful the wonderful seasons. We've gone through the fall and winter. We've gone through the spring. Oh, it smells so good. And now it's hot outside. You're right there, and it's hot, right? It's hot. And what would you wear? What are you going to pick up? I would pick up Idole. I would pick up the Lancome Idole. As you can see, this is the one that I wanted to show you because the other one is just about gone. Okay, so this is Lancome Idole. This is the regular one. I did a video a little bit ago that was talking about all the different variations. I don't think you need all the different variations, okay? I think that you should go with this one. But if some people like a little popcorn in there, or you like for it to be a little bit airy or things like that, then I want you to go ahead and try those. But this is my favorite one. This one has that rose. It smells good. This is the kind of fragrance that you wear when I'm not sure where I'm going, or I'm not sure what the event is, or I'm not sure how I should be dressed. This is the one. This is the one that you wear even if it's a picnic. This is the one that you wear even if it's a business meeting. This is the one that you wear at all times. You can wear this at any time. And I know I said summertime, or if it's hot, it really, really comes through. It smells really good. But even if you needed to wear it for a night on the town or something like that, I would put maybe one of the Kayali fragrances with it or something like that, just to kind of warm it up. That vanilla, just to warm it up a little bit, because it can be very bright. But I really, really like this one. I think that it has a great longevity. You can easily get 8 hours, and it just smells really good. It's also very reasonable as far as the price. It's very affordable. So if you're looking for a fragrance that doesn't break the bank, that's going to stick close to you but project a little bit, this is the way to go, especially in the spring and summer months. Okay, I've got only a few left, but I wanted to make sure that I said something about this one. The Si Passione Eclat. This is by Giorgio Armani. I have talked about this fragrance maybe like 5 times. I absolutely love it. This is my favorite one from Giorgio Armani as far as I know now. This is my favorite one. The only thing with this fragrance is it just does not last long at all. It does not. I don't know why they did it like that. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. This is not a, I don't know. I don't even know what éclat means. Like, because it is an eau de parfum. You know, when I think about fragrances that don't last that long, I would think toilette. But this is not a toilette. It's eau de parfum. I don't know why it does not last. I don't know what they put in it to not let it last. I mean, I have literally used this fragrance and I have sprayed it on my hand, and I had moisturizer, and that's one way that I can make it last. Other than that, I don't know what else to use or what else to do. But I do love this fragrance. I love it because it has blackcurrant, it has bergamot top notes, it has May rose, it has all these different roses for the heart notes. Then it has the base notes. You have white musk, Madagascar vanilla. It's just so good. Now, if you want to put this one to get some longevity out, like I just mentioned, you can spray it in your hand. You can use some moisturizer, put that all over, and then spray it, spray your clothes. Maybe you'll get some more out of it, but you can also try it with that Madagascar vanilla. Now, what it did for me, let me just be honest, what it did for me is it did not give me summerish anymore. It gave me more of the fall. It kind of made that turn, but it still smelled really good, but it did change the scent just a little bit because that Madagascar vanilla from Nest, it really kind of put this to shame. It really came through just a little bit. I don't feel like this was a waste of money, but I was just a little disappointed in this purchase that I made. But if you can make it last longer, let me know what I need to do. Let me know down in the comments, what should I do to get this one to come out just a little bit more, okay? There's another one, the Si Passione. This is an eau de parfum as well. This one did it for me. This one came through. This one lasts quite a bit longer than the other one. I don't know why. I don't know what the concoction, how they mixed it or what. But this one does come across a little bit better. It is not as, there we go. It is not nearly as sweet. It doesn't give me the black currant and the bergamot at the top notes. It's not as sweet, but it lasts so much longer. This, now I can understand why I spent what I spent when I purchased it. It's not expensive. It is affordable, but you know, you don't want to feel like you're buying a body splash. You know what I mean? When you're really trying to get an eau de parfum, right? There is a difference. So with this, I really, really like what it does there in the middle and the dry down. The dry down is fantastic. It does give off a little bit of the vanilla, but this is brighter. This is brighter. That's why I said maybe for the fall. No, maybe for the spring. That's why I said maybe for the spring you may enjoy this, the spring and summer months. Even though it does have a gourmandish finish there at the end, it doesn't smell like winter. It doesn't smell like fall. So if you're looking for something like that, I would go ahead and get the Si Passione by Giorgio Armani. Last but certainly not least, in no particular order, I have this one is Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid. I absolutely love this one. Now, many people have talked about the Flowerbomb, just the regular one, but it's the Ruby Orchid one that I really, really like. Top notes, let's talk about them. So you've got peach and vine. The middle notes, you have orchid, of course. And the bottom notes, the base notes, you have this vanilla bean. The reason why I like this for the summer months is because the vanilla bean is not real cakeish, but the middle notes, that peach, it gives very, very sweet. So this is sweet, this is gourmand, this is yummy. This is one of those type fragrances. If you have this on and you are walking down the street, or you have this on and you're outside enjoying a festival or something like that, people are going to stop you. What I like about this fragrance is it really, really projects very well, and it stays on at the very least 8 hours. You are going to get this fragrance fragrance all day. When you get up, you go to work, you have this on, you go home, you're ready to go to bed, you still smell it, okay? It's one of those type of fragrances. So make sure that you gift your nose with a whiff of this because it smells so good. If you're looking for something that's sweet, but the dry down has a little bit of vanilla, but it's not so gourmand to where it's like sugar cookie, you know, like Christmas cookies, then I would go ahead and get my hands on this Flowerbomb, but the Ruby Orchid. Whew, I made it through that one. I'm telling you, that was a lot of fragrances. I know that it seemed like a lot, but we have different things for different seasons. You can't wear stuff from the old season when you're walking into a new one, right? Okay, so let's make sure that as we are going into the rest of the year, next year, as we're going into the different seasons, let's adjust ourselves so that we can have different fragrances for those new seasons. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments. Do you use any of these? What times do you use them? Around what season do you use these? If you have any other suggestions, let me know as well down in the comments. Okay. Also, I need for you to do me another favor. I want you to like this video. I want you to subscribe and then make sure that you hit that bell so that you can be notified anytime I have an upload. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in another video. Bye.